$1,000 per month into a 401k and they decided to put their $1,000 per month into an IUL, and this is why. So let's look at the 401k. They were putting $12,000 per year in, and they're 35, so they plan on retiring at 65, and let's assume an 8% interest rate. Assuming an 8% interest rate, their balance at retirement would be $1.468 million. Let's take a look here at retirement. Assuming a 4% rule, which is normal, years to pay out would be 30. And let's just assume a 25% tax rate, which we don't know since we're at historically low rates. This will probably be more in the future, but let's be conservative and say 25%. Here you'll see the annual payout amount is about $81,000, but they do have to pay taxes. So minus $20,000 in taxes, the annual post-tax amount that the client would have received for retirement would be roughly $61,000 per year in retirement. So let's jump over to our IUL. He's 35 years old, non-tobacco, and we're going to solve for max accumulation and income. Here we're going to solve for a contribution of $1,000 per month. He's going to pay premiums to age 65. We're going to take income out starting at age 65, and then we will have 30 years of retirement at a minimum non-MEC death benefit. So let's start by saying he's immediately covered with $262,000 in immediate death benefit coverage. God forbid something happens to him while he's building his retirement. You can see here he's putting in $12,000 per year to the age of 65 for a total contribution of $360,000. If we jump over here to current interest rates, assuming 6.54%, yes, we illustrated 8% on the 401k. He's going to have a 6.5%, 4% rate of return in here, assuming that's all he gets. You'll see if we come down here to age 65, his account value is $1,025,000, and he's about worth $1.28 million if he passed away, but $1.02 million on cash. Yes, I understand 1.02 is less than 1.4, but remember he doesn't have any taxes, and insurance is an uninterrupted compounding account, so his money will keep compounding. Let's look at his retirement. You'll see his retirement will be about $95,000 per year to the age of 95, paying him a cumulative total of about $2.86 million, while still having death benefit for his family when he passes away. The reason his money keeps growing past that $1 million is his account value is uninterrupted and keeps spilling over to his surrender value, because when he pulls loans out tax-free, the account value is uninterrupted, therefore still gaining the interest return on the full account value minus the loan interest charges. And this is why my client chose to stop funding his 401k and chose to start funding an IUL instead, because it just made more sense to him. And he also had that liquidity and that leverage going through life, whereas in his 401k, he had constraints on his leverage and liquidity because he can't touch his 401k until he's 59 and a half without penalties or exceptions. Whereas the IUL, he could touch it at any time in his life, tax-free, uninterrupted, without those penalties and exceptions.